Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the basic technical analysis series. Today we will talk about support and resistance. Now, these are basically levels that price has reacted to in the past and can potentially react to in the future. Okay, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, and do not forget to subscribe. Turn on the post notification so that when we post new videos you will see. And don't forget to watch the previous videos before you even watch this one. So if you're watching this one for the first time, come into my YouTube channel, close it, and follow the playlist. Alright, so support and resistance, they are levels that price has reacted to in the past and can what? Potentially react to in the future. There are levels, take notes, there are levels, price levels. Alright, now when you're talking about support and resistance, you might be wondering, okay, levels that price has reacted to in the past and can potentially react in the future. Okay, see, when you think of support, you know that anything that supports you, gives you strength to go higher. So just think of support as something on the ground floor. Alright, then resistance, of course, something that's resisting you above, as simple as that. So support is down, resistance is up. So when you're thinking of support and resistance, I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. When you're thinking of support, just think of where you buy from. Of course, remember that you buy low and you sell what? High. You buy low and you sell high. So you buy from here and you sell from here. Alright, now why is support and resistance important? Because they will present possible trade opportunities. That is why they are important. Remember, I just explained to you that you buy at support and you sell where? At resistance. Now, how do you identify levels of support and resistance? Identifying support and resistance. Alright, number one is the extreme swing high. The extreme swing high / low. In our previous videos, we've spoken about swing highs and we've also spoken about swing lows. Okay, we've also spoken about swing lows. So if you've not watched the videos on market structure, I would advise you go do that so that you would not be lost. Okay, so extreme swing high and swing low, the highest point on the chart, the lowest point on the chart. Of course, this is going to be the resistance, this is going to be what? The support. And then number two, you're talking of a place that has multiple rejections. Now, when I'm talking or when I say multiple rejections, I don't mean the rejections have to be too many. Like if I see more than 3 rejections at a level of support and resistance, I'll be skeptical of it. I'll be very skeptical of it. Why? Just take real life scenario. If I keep punching a place in the wall for so long, eventually it's going to have a dent. So if people are continuously trading from a level, of course, over time, price would want to break lower or break higher. So if I see more than 3 rejections, I'm not going to very much consider it. Alright, so this is what that means. This is a support, this is a resistance. Price should trade high. This one, price can do this. You buy, takes out the previous high, it starts rejecting again, you can still consider it, and then it buys, and then it does this, and then poof. Okay, so this is a support. This is 1 rejection, 2 rejection, 3 rejection. Personally, after 3, I expect it to break. Seriously, I expect it to be invalidated. And also, you have to study the market structure too. The third one is that it should be obvious. Once you check the charts, it should be obvious to you. from this now you can obviously see the level of support that is here. This is the level of support. It's very obvious. It's very obvious. And then this was like a level of resistance to this point. All these ones are false breakouts. Then this was like level of resistance. So it should be obvious. Your support and resistance zone should be obvious. The fourth thing that you can look out for is that the move away should be drastic. Move away should be drastic. Alright, so this is a support, this is a resistance level, this is a support level. Price comes here, then it drops immediately. Alright, it goes back up, and then it starts doing something like this slowly before it comes here. And then when it gets here, the move away is very fast. Can you see how fast? Let's just imagine it's clearing all of these levels. Okay, so when price is coming back down, you'll be expecting a bounce off on this. So when price move away from a level is very drastic, you consider that level. And then the fifth thing should have acted as support and resistance. That means, for instance, this is a support level, this is a resistance level. Alright, so price does something like this, then it breaks it, then it does this. So this level now was once a support, and then this level is now resistance. So of course this level is obviously very strong because it has acted as both support and it has acted as resistance. All of this we'll see in the chart anyway. Then number 6 is that it should be recently formed or respected. Recently formed or respected. Recently. Okay, so you want to watch where price is recently respecting. This is now a new level of resistance. This was probably there before on the chart, so this is a new level of resistance because what, this is the recent price action. So maybe price had done something like this here in the past, you know, it was respecting it, but this one is recently formed, so you consider that one. All right, so let's head into the charts and see what the chart has for us. So this is GBP JPY on the daily time frame. We've had a video on time frame analysis, so you should watch that video. This is the daily time frame, and if you're doing top down analysis too, you remember that you're going to do top down analysis from the highest time frame to the lowest time frame. Alright, so this is GBP JPY's chart, and we are going to identify levels of what? Support and resistance here. Alright, so this is a level of support. This is a level of support. You can see it's obvious. Number 1 is obvious. Remember our criteria is obvious. Number 2, it has multiple rejections, and then the next thing is that it's what? A swing low. See, this is a swing low. This is here. So this is the lowest point as at this time. And then if you're considering price action from, let's say, this particular timeline, you would see, let's say you came to the chart on the 8th of March 2024, you will consider this as a recent price action. So this is recently formed. Just imagine that everything from here down is not available. So let's use hindsight. Okay, so that's your level of support. Now if you want to spot your level of resistance, this is going to be it, and of course this would be all the fake breakout I spoke about. Alright, and you can see multiple rejections here. Now this has acted as resistance. Now it will start acting as support when price does what? When price breaks above it. Okay, so that's actually how that works. We have another level here. This is a resistance zone. This is a support zone. So you see this, then price breaks out. So it has acted as resistance. Now it's acting as support. So you can check your chart. Go practice it. This is where you buy. This is where you sell. Okay. So we have this again. You could take sales from here. You could take sales all the way down. And again, you can see another trade. This zone has acted as support, and now it's acting as resistance. and then boom, price breaks it out again. Oh, it's even a continuation. So you see, that's how that works. Let me delete everything and show you again. All right, so we had this support zone, okay, then we had this resistance zone. So price was trading, price breaks it, and then use it as resistance for a bit, then uses it as support. So you see that that's actually how that works. When you're drawing support and resistance, you might want to consider, do you use a rectangle tool or do you use a line tool? It's all dependent on you. Now, for the best way of drawing support and resistance, I always tell my students that they should change their chart into a line chart. So when you click here, you see a line chart, so you can use that to draw. I use rectangle tool because I believe that support and resistance levels, they are zones, they are levels, and you draw them with rectangle tool. Okay, that's actually how I do mine. All right, so you can go to your chart and take different time to draw it. You can watch more videos on this, you can read books, you can go to Google and get more knowledge on that. All right, lines, you can use lines if you want to just mark single points, like this swing high now. You want to mark single points, you can use line. But if you want to draw the whole zone, you use this. Now you know that you're going to wait for price. And another feature that we didn't even note, can you see that the move away from this zone is drastic? The move away from this zone is drastic. So before price breaks it, price had to accumulate for a while, and then price now broke it. Okay, so many features, so many things to practice. Let's not keep you here for long. Go to your chart. I hope you got value. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video.